they want a man who ain't got no bitches. Them women don't really want a man who ain't got no bitches. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no. Like, for real, bro. Like, just think about a man who ain't got no bitches and that energy and how that is and how that feels and what it look like. Think about that time. That's
What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and honey, I am back in the building. This time, honey, I'm back. Y'all heard the clip, honey, of that stupid ass T.I. T.I., what happened, honey, to you just keeping your damn mouth shut at times? I miss the old T.I. that was in and out of jail, that was quiet, that was just cute and young looking. That's what I miss. All of this misogynistic talk, honey, it is disgusting. Y'all heard what the man just said. Oh, I feel like women like men, that got other women, bitches. That's, how he see women, honey. That is some buffoonery. That is stupid. There are certain women, though, that play into the semantics that he's talking about, and those women are pick-me women that have very low self-esteem, okay? So there is certain women that, fall into that, and then there are other women of higher quality and that have higher standards that will not deal with these type of men. Okay, because they have other options. Normally, when you have a woman that does not feel good about herself, some of them are not that attractive. They will fall for a guy like T.I. and they will be seduced into believing, well, other bitches want him. I actually saw a guy play those games with a woman and it worked because she was a low quality woman, and other people kept trying to say, no, he really likes her. If a man really likes you, he's not going to have all these other bitches on deck. Okay, he will pursue you. Why would he need to be associated with all these other women and then try to talk or get with you? But there are low quality women out in the world that really get off on, being with a man that chose them. Oh, he chose me out of all the other girls, and that girl is pretty. They will try to compete where they don't even compare. I've seen it. Okay, I have seen it with my own two eyes. They will try to compete with other women and they will say things like, oh, well, I get the same type of guys that she get, and they really do believe in their minds that because y'all are sleeping with the same type of men, that means you all are somehow on the same level. None of us women are in control of, these women, these low quality women that these men pick out to sleep with, to date. We have no control over that. And normally when a man cheats, he cheats down. He never cheats up, but yeah, I have been around, a situation like that where this woman kept trying to compete with me, nowhere near on my level in the looks department, but she thought because, we've slept with the same guy, oh, well, I must be on her level. Bitch, somebody done told you wrong, okay? And then on top of that, she was a pick-me. She had really low self-esteem. And from what I hear, she still has it. She doesn't know how to stand on her own. This type of woman, you guys, I'm talking about, she's just desperate to have a man. You know what I'm saying? Just will put up with all the cheating and the disrespect and the flirting that her man does. She will put up with all of that and make excuses for his behavior, but will dog other women. So you do have women out here that are like that. And when you think of misogyny, there are men that think that because they have a penis, you need to bow down and worship them. And there are women that believe in that misogyny. They feel like, oh, he has the dick. He's a king. You will hear them say that they man is on this king status. And it's just like, bitch, please. A lie don't care who tell it, honey, okay? And the type of low self-esteem woman that I'm talking about, like I said, will argue with other women, will physically fight other women on behalf of a man because they see the man as a prize. Okay? Because if that man, like I said, if he really wanted you, he wouldn't even put you in this situation from the get-go. But these idiots feel like, no, I gotta work for my man. I gotta compete with her, and I gotta do this, and I gotta suck his dick real good, and I gotta cook his meals, and I'm gonna give him money, and I'm gonna do everything that the other women aren't doing, and I'm gonna stand out, and he's gonna what? Pick me! Because there's no sense of self, and there's no sense of self-esteem. Their mother did not bring them up in that way. They were not reared in that way to feel good about themselves, to feel like they are the prize as a woman. So that is the problem I see with so many women out in the world. And, when you look at that type of woman, she's just desperate, foolish, disgusting. I had some woman, you guys, some time ago that tried to go back and forth with me. Bitch, we're not on the same level. You don't look how I look. You damn sure ain't as smart as I am, honey. Okay. You're not on my level. A queen does not talk to a peasant. You will never see anybody extremely rich arguing with somebody poor. It just doesn't make any sense. And it felt right for her to pick an argument with me. That way she could kind of boost her self-esteem up. But bitch, I told her not today, and bitch, tomorrow don't look good either. I ain't got time to be arguing with your gremlin, hamburger helper, sloppy Joe eating ass, okay? And please, ladies, if you have a young lady, help your daughter to feel good about herself. Encourage your daughter, because, young girls, they go to school and they get bullied and people tell them that they're ugly and they're not ugly. And, just make your daughter feel good about herself. Let her get her hair done, paint her nails, her toes, she can wear a little bit of makeup from, here and there. I was judged on, putting makeup on my daughter. I'm raising a little girl that's gonna be a young lady one day. And where's the best place for her to learn how to do makeup? It would be with me, her mother. So I thought that was foolish, where I got so many comments about, oh, you want your daughter to look older, or oh, you want her to look a certain way. Y'all are stupid and you're foolish. Young girls, 11, 12, they can put on a little bit of lipstick, a little bit of mascara. They can learn how to do that stuff. I'm not saying for them to wear it to school all the time, but there's nothing wrong with them learning about those girly things, because I am raising what? A little girl that will be a young lady. I'm not raising a young lady that's going backwards in life, that's going to be a little girl. So let's kind of get our comprehension skills together. Okay, so I felt like when I got, those type of comments from people, I'm like, oh, y'all are so stupid. Because growing up, my mother would put a little red lipstick on me, eyeshadow, and that, helped me become the feminine woman that I am. You need to look like a young lady and look presentable. I'm not raising no damn man. No, do you see? That's why a lot of these kids today, they're very confused. They don't know if they a girl trapped in a boy's body, a boy trapped in a girl. Like, we have to work with our children. Okay? And if your child wants to go that other way and, be a boy that ends up being a girl, I say you do all of that. Let them do that shit at 18. That way they got a sense of who they are. But don't be deciding that type of shit for a child when they are a child. They don't know who they are just yet. So y'all need to slow down on, those type of situations. But honey, I had to get on here for a hot second and drag that damn T.I. Now, this is exactly, you guys, what I do not like about T.I., his misogynistic ways. You would have thought he would have learned from that shit that happened with his daughter about him talking about how he take her to the gynecologist. You would have thought he had more respect for women after being dragged for how he dealt with that situation. But no, I see he's back to his same old bullshit. Same old shit. So y'all get down in the comments. Let me know how you felt about, what he had to say about, women, and women only want men that have other women that they can see. No, that's not all women. That is certain women want to be in competition with other women because they have low self-esteem. Period. Okay, and they're looking for a come up. They're looking to be picked. A woman with high self-esteem that knows who she is, she doesn't want to compete with other women. What's for her is for her. She ain't gonna try to tear another woman down to get to some man. Any man that I've ever been with where we've had a semi-decent, respectful relationship, he didn't have me competing with other women. He chose me up front, took me out on dates, treated me with respect. Because that is what, it takes to be with me. I'm not gonna sit up here and lower myself, compromise my integrity, my values, or anything that my mother has taught me coming up just in the name of me saying I have a man. Okay, so y'all get out of that type of thinking. It's very dangerous, and some of you all are passing it down, like I said, to your children. And we got all these generations of girls that turn into women with this low self-esteem and putting up with this negative, toxic behavior from men, all in the name of saying that they have a man. And that is just not what you want to do, ladies. Okay? All right, you guys, that's all I have to say on this. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out later.